It's all good. Okay, so the sound works. It's actually a lot clearer and it's just better, which obviously you'd expect on a new laptop, I guess. I just can't believe it's taken me this long to work it out. Anyway, dear Jazz, hello. I know it's been a really, 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 really long time. I think instead of doing weekly updates now, I've started to move on to monthlies. And I'm really, really sorry about that. It's just been crazy. It really, really has. So I've spoken to you slightly through Messenger, but I'm well aware that I kind of went off the radar for a little bit. And I don't even know why, because the restaurant, I don't want to jump straight into work. But basically, I should have had the time, and I don't know why. Maybe during this video we'll find out where it all went. But anyway, I hope you're well. There really isn't that much to say. Like I said, I think I've been busy, but I couldn't possibly tell you what I've been doing. Thing number one, that I don't know if you even knew, chopped all my hair off. That's the second difference in this video. So we've got better quality, we've got hair that is cut but needs a wash. Just ignore that bit. And the third thing is I want to say congratulations, because in your last video, definitely, we were well aware that you were looking for a job, and congratulations because you've got one, and you've got one as an architect assistant, I believe, which is amazing because it's gone straight into the field that you want to go in. Completely jealous, and I can't believe that you didn't tell me until you were already living with Sam. So I think it's been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks now, maybe, that you've been there. So I hope you've settled in well. From what I've heard, you seem to be liking the job. I hope living with Sam's going okay. But yeah, no, it's great. It's great that you've got a job. It's really, really good, which makes me feel like you're gonna forgive me a little bit more for saying that I haven't had time to do a video. Because obviously you probably haven't had time to watch it, even if I posted one every day. So that's great. We're both working women now, earning money. Hopefully this means we could start, I don't know, a plan to go abroad together or something like that. Because I feel if we've got money, we should be able to meet up somewhere somehow. There was this thing in the paper actually the other day. I don't read the papers, but my dad told me about it. That these two girls who knew each other at university, they went back home. They finished their degree. They went back home to their respective parts of the country, and they wanted to meet up. And they both looked into like the travel costs and how long it would take to get there, and they worked out it would be cheaper and quicker for them both to fly to Malaga, which is in Spain, meet there and spend a week there, than it would be just for one to travel across the country to see the other one by train. Which is shocking, absolutely shocking, that train tickets and prices and times to get to places are just so crazy. And I feel, alright, yes, you're closer, you're no longer in Cornwall. I feel like that still, it would make more sense, wouldn't it, for us to, rather than you to come to London or me go to Bedford, it might make more sense for us to go on holiday and, I don't know, see Italy or see France, somewhere. But it would be good. It would be really good. I was going to say something then. It was going to roll off my tongue, but I've forgotten it. My brain has been like a sieve recently. It's so bad. So bad. Yes. So you were remembered. You were gonna come down in March to see Ollie with me, and I don't know how long a notice or whether because you're new. I don't know how it would work. But I'm not sure. The screen just blacked out then, so I'm not sure what's going to appear on there. Yeah, I'm not sure whether you'll be able to come to Ollie or not. If you can still make it, that's great. But if you can't, that's also not a problem. Well, it is, because I really want to see you. But don't feel bad if you can't come. Because Hayley is my backup plan. So it's not like I will be going to this concert on my own. I will bring someone, whether it's you or her. It'd just be really nice if you could come. Been listening to his album on repeat, just because we're getting closer now to the tour. And I didn't really feel like I knew his other songs. Like, I'd heard all the new singles off of the album, but all the like stray ones I didn't know. And they're actually really, really good. I think it's quite possibly my, do I say favourite album? I'm not sure if it's my favourite album. I think the second one is my favourite, like, out of all of them. But again, that's I don't need to judge that. I like all of them equally. So yeah, so the tour is coming up really, really, really soon. In less than 2 weeks. In less than 2 weeks, my parents go away to Tenerife. My mum's really excited. They can't wait. Obviously it means I'm going to be home alone. Yeah, so things are starting to kind of happen now, because once they come back, my mum goes to Norfolk. At the same time Ollie happens, I think they kind of run together. Then when I come back from that, there's a month, I think, which obviously includes Easter. And then we go to Paris, and then there's a week, and then there's Lanzarote, and then before you know it again, it's Christmas. So it's crazy, kind of, how quickly the time is passing. It's ridiculous. Work. I don't know if I like talking about work or not. I'm not really sure. It has its good and bad kind of points. So in the last video, as I said, Christmas, the kind of period, quietened down, and it really has. Weekdays are dead, practically. We're introducing offers to try and get people to come in. Weekends are respectively busy. They're not manic, but it's steady, I'd say. And they are desperately trying to reduce hours as well. So I'm in today. I'm in at 6. We had a fire, not a flame fire. We had a girl get fired, which I would say I'm not surprised that it happened. She doesn't always come in. She was sicky, sound familiar? And she got 2 bad-ish mystery diner reports. And because of that, it was kind of like a 3 strikes and you're out. And I think she didn't even really need the 3rd strike. They just thought, what with her attendance, it's just, there's not much point. So, and she was a full-timer as well, which means we're getting low on numbers. We seriously are. Some of the kitchen are threatening to leave too, because they're not happy that they're getting enough hours. One of them's pregnant, so it's interesting. We keep, there's like a revolving door on the place. We keep getting new people almost every few other weeks, and you kind of think, oh crap, who's he, or what's his name, or I don't remember seeing her, that type of thing. And now I know you know. You just messaged me in the corner. I know you know that I've got it, but I didn't announce it on here. I have been offered the supervisor role, because our old supervisor left due to certain circumstances. And he said, how would you feel if we trained you? And I've been thinking about it quite a lot. And I said, yes, I'm happy to train. I'd like to know it, at least. And in my mind at the moment, now that we've started the train, I'm still not 100% sure I want it that badly. So the pay rise is 30p an hour more. And when you think of just how much more you've got to do, I just don't know if it's worth it. I really don't. So I'm kind of keeping quiet at the moment. And I just want to get the kind of practice into my belt, just so at an interview in the future I could say, because I can then say, that I've dealt with money, I've watched a cash out, I've set an alarm, I've filled in paperwork. Every little thing that I can say that I've seen how to do and I've practiced doing is a bonus. But the one thing that really, really annoys me with this job, and I do like it as a job, which I didn't expect I would, but the one thing that really, really annoys me is the short notice. If you think you've got a day off, then it's in your mind that you've got the day off. But they can easily text you and say, can you come in? And that just throws everything out the window because you were looking forward to a day off. Or if you're meant to finish at 5 o'clock in the evening and then they suddenly ask you to stay on till 10, and it's like, well, I had plans, now I've got to cancel them. And the problem with when you say I accepted being a supervisor, they'd expect me to cancel the plans. I wouldn't be able to turn around and say, no, sorry, I can't do it, I've got plans. They'd expect me to say, yes, I'll stay and fill in for whoever couldn't bother to turn up, which is really, really annoying. And so I don't know, I'm in an errand a lot at the moment. This weekend, all 3 nights, this week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm on till close. And so I think if they make me cash out, which means you stay like an extra hour, half an hour, after everyone else is gone, if they make me do that 3 days in a row, I think that will soon tell me whether it's right for me or not, because I can easily say, I know it would be split when I turn into supervisor, I know it would be split between me and 2 others, but I struggle at the moment staying awake sometimes when it's a weekend. Like, I just physically get run down. So I'd have to seriously consider that, and also my parents, because they're not over the moon that my job isn't exactly normal hours that they're used to. So again, because I know I shouldn't do it just because they say don't, but it's just another factor to kind of consider. And I mean, it's not like I can afford to move out anytime soon, so they should get a say in it too, I guess. I'm sorry, I've got pins and needles. Oh, really, really badly. So yeah, so that's the work kind of situation at the moment. So it has, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's busy, but it's not busy. We went on a night out. The kind of 3 managers above me, and they invited me, and I was like, this is a bit awkward because it's like a senior thing, and I was like, I'm just a waiter, like I shouldn't be invited to this. But it was done as a welcome to the management team, which I feel if I said no to, he'd ask me to pay for all the drinks I drank. I did get a little bit tipsy on that night out, which is strange because, as you said, I've been drinking more in this job than I have at uni, which is seriously worrying. So yeah, so what else has happened? That's all work related. General life is good. I need to meet her. I saw Jess, actually. When did I see Jess? 2 Saturdays ago, I think. Maybe last 2 Saturdays ago. Sure of it. We gave each other Christmas and birthday presents. So it's not just that I'm being late with you in terms of videos, I'm late with her with presents. She's the type of person that we can go months without seeing each other. But then when we do meet up, it's like we never left. Like, I've known her now 15 years, I think. And I think it seriously got to the point where now we need to say, let's stop doing Christmas and birthday presents, because we don't see each other that much. And you do kind of run out of things to get each other. So I think next time I'm just going to suggest that like we do meals or something like that, or go on an excursion like to the theatre or something like that. But it was really nice to see her. She's had a lot of drama going on. And yeah, we had a really, really good catch up. I haven't seen Becca in a while. I need to meet up with her. There was on Facebook, I follow my old school. I don't quite know why, but I just do. And they posted up a link today saying that they're advertising for a new art teacher. I was like, oh, okay. So I'm quite curious to go back there. They've had like some development done and stuff now. The school looks like completely different. It's been refurbished. I bet nothing is the same. So in one way, I want to go back, see the teachers that I did like, and kind of tell them, you know, I did do well with the degree, and now I'm in a not so good job, but I'm getting there. But I'd also just like to have a snoop and see what it's become inside. But I'm really worried that the one that I really liked as a teacher, I'm worried that she could be the one that's leaving. So if I am going to do that, I should probably do it soon before her email just becomes non-existent or something like that. What else? I'm just trying to think. So alongside Becca and Jess, they're the only friends that I really see down here. Literally. I've met up with my cousin so much recently, because she's in a new place. Oh, she's a bit clingy. And to be fair, she's probably the only one who knows absolutely everything. Between me and Michael. Which I will have to fill you in with what's going on with that. So I will send you a message in a little while saying watch the video first, and then I will tell you everything. But yeah, so because of that, I don't know, we've just been spending a lot of time together. And when we were growing up, we couldn't really because she was in Norfolk. So it'd be like twice a year we'd see each other. And now I can't get rid of her. But no, it was really nice to see her. We went to the cinema a lot recently. What did we see? We saw 50 Shades Deeper, which she wanted to see. I didn't. I said to her I hadn't seen the first one. First one was shit. The second one was a lot better. What else did we go and see? I'm not sure, but we've been a lot. I just don't know what we saw. We saw Split. That's what we saw. That was really good. I'd recommend it. I think both you and Sam would like that as well. Patriots Day, with Mark Wahlberg, whatever his name is. That's coming out, or has come out now. I want to go and see that. That's about the Boston bombings that were a couple of years ago. And then obviously in March is Beauty and the Beast. I'm so excited. I will go and see that on my own if I have to. But I'm sure I'll find someone to go with me. So been doing a lot of cinema trips lately. Need to give my eyes a bit of a rest from the big screen. In the last video, I had to watch it back just to see what I'd said because I don't want to repeat myself if I don't have to. But in the last video, I was about to finish off Pretty Little Liars. I still haven't watched like the remaining bit of that season, but I have done something pretty. I don't know if it's stupid or not, but I've gone and signed up to Netflix. I shouldn't have done it. And alongside that, I also went and bought. It's called a Chromecast, and you stick it into your TV. And basically, if you get the Netflix app on any of your devices, you can then send it from your phone to the TV, and you can watch it on the TV, and it won't drain your phone battery, and it does work. It is really good. So I just thought for the week that I'm here alone, I can like camp out in the living room, set up the TV, I'm currently watching Gossip Girl at the moment, which is really good. And I've I've finished the first bit of the season of Once Upon a Time. The second bit, I think I'm gonna have to wait till May for or something like that, which is stupid. But it was really good. I don't like the way they did the Aladdin story. I think it's still going on, but I don't like how they finished it off in the last bit. It annoyed me. So I will wait and see what you think of that. So yes, the Netflix at the moment is really good. It was really worth investing in. I think it was a good purchase. So I have been watching a lot of TV. I'm waiting for the weather to warm up. We've fed the squirrels this morning, but I could just do with it being warmer, because then we'll be more likely to go on walks and be stuck indoors. So yeah, so that's happened. And what else? Oh, Hayley and I barely see Hayley anymore. They came round at the weekend and I was working, so we arranged. She had a day off coming up, and I was like, okay, I'll try and get my day off of the week to match with hers. And if it didn't, then I'd ask someone to swap so that we could go out. And we went to Bromley, which had a really, 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 really big shopping district. It was crazy the amount of shops they had open. It was really, really good. And I keep whacking the laptop. It's just so much bigger that I'm just keep knocking it. But we went to the Disney store and didn't get a thing. I know, I didn't get a thing. We then went to the Pandora store. I did get something. And I didn't just get one. No. I bought, let's see how good this quality is. Oh, no, to the right. I bought this ring. It's a Valentine's Day special. So that goes on this finger. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that in any offence. Then we've got my birthstone one. So that's my left hand. That one. And I'm keeping those two blank, obviously. Then on this one we have my infinity ring, which I got a while ago. You knew about that. But then I bought, as a kind of set piece, I don't know if it's going to stay. So they're the silver hearts, like the band goes all the way around, and then a red heart, which is, oh, I fell in love with it. You know, their shops are like deliberately shiny and everything is so bright that it all just sparkles. They do that deliberately, and the way it sparkled in the light, I was like, I have to have it, and so I bought it. So yeah, so I bought that double white heart one, and then the heart band in Bromley. Then I came home because they didn't have the red one in store. Like, they had it in the store, but not in my size. And I was like, okay. They then showed me a white one and a purple one. I was like, I don't want a white or a purple one. I want the red one. So I left it. And I came home. I ordered it online straight away. So I bought the red heart. And I know, it's bad. Oh my god. And the star one, which sparkles. Because I saw the plain star one as a band. And I thought, yeah, that's okay. But it didn't fit on this finger. It was too big. Like, it just didn't, it was slanted. So I've been spending a bit of money. Again. My savings, I'm still saving though, so, you know, as long as I'm still doing that, it's alright to treat yourself once in a while. There isn't really a lot else to say, I don't think. I watched Brits. So before I go on holiday to Lanzarote, which is a while away, I know, I want to make sure that my e-reader and iPod are all like up to date and stuff with like the current charts or current books that I want to read and things like that. And I watched the Brits. I had to have it on record because obviously I was working. So I watched it yesterday, and I actually really, really liked the Katy Perry song. I thought it was quite ingenious that it included Donald Trump and Theresa May. Whether or not she fully intended that, I'm not sure. But there was a whole load of talk about it. And do you remember last year when we watched it, Madonna fell off the steps because they pulled her coat? Or she fell out them. I can't remember which way around it was. But they tried to pull her coat to get it to come off her, and it didn't, so she fell over. Cape, not coat. But this year I was looking at to see if there was any disasters, and I couldn't actually spot any during when I was watching it. So anyway, I went off of it, listened to the radio, and they said that someone fell over during the Katy performance, and she had loads of like men with houses on them. So I went back, watched the video. I don't know how I missed it. It was really obvious. I just didn't see it first time around. So it's amazing like what the eye focuses on, but then once you're told to look at or for something, you see it instantly. It's crazy. So yeah. Now I really don't think I've got anything else to say. Tom, I just haven't been on YouTube in a while, because I went onto Tom's blog. He did a really sweet one. It was G's birthday the other day, and he dedicated a whole video to them growing up together. It was really sweet. But anyway, it's 1:15. I am hungry. I'm really hungry. I'm gonna go and watch a few episodes of Gossip Girl, and then I've got to go to work, which is not fun. I also need to warm up. I'm really cold. So I hope you're well. Like I said, I will message you in a minute to let you know what's going on my life that I can't put on here. And hopefully one day this week, maybe, you'll be able to get a video back to me. And I promise, I don't know how long this trial is going to last, but I will do my best to try and update you. Maybe not while we're still in February, because there's only 6 days left. There's not even 6 days. There it is, if it works. There's only 4 days left of Feb, so I will see you in March. So yeah, anyway, I've rambled enough. I hope this upload's okay, and yeah, see you soon.